Let's get ready for another one. This time we have 7 participants choose 2 to try and keep you alive, while the other 5 will try and unsubscribe you from life. Which 2 will you pick? Drop a comment down below. So let's talk about our
sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does.
list. We shall call them the Magnificent 7. How would they pair against each other? Which ones will have an advantage? Who is top tier and who is definitely getting you wrapped up? Like a burrito from Chipotle. After some information about our very own adult crash outs, we will choose the 2 individuals to keep us 6 feet above ground and loving life. And folks who make up the Magnificent 7 are Jason Bourne from the Bourne franchise, Adam Clay from the Beekeeper, Jack Reacher Amazon series, John Wick from the John Wick franchise, Mike Banning from the Fallen series, Bryan Mills from the Taken franchise, and Beatrix Kiddo, aka the Bride from Kill Bill movies. Now let's take a second, breathe and breathe, close your eyes, and bam, you've been tasked to pick 2 people to save you out of this list. And the other 5 are coming to cancel Christmas.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Drop a diabolical duo in the comments. Stay till close to the end to hear who I picked. The storyteller will go through the list and process which 2 can handle the other 5. Starting off with Bryan Mills from Taken. Hand-to-hand combat, he's decent. If this was a tier list on shooting ability, I'll put him in B tier. Definitely a decent shot. His skills for tracking and finding people is where he stands out, and with the resources of 4 other top-tier death dealers, he would be a formidable opponent. He saved his daughter, but wife got taken out. It is what it is. On the other hand, having him paired with 1 other person on this list to protect me from dying, I wouldn't be willing to put my life in his hands when he couldn't save his own wife. Also, his skills are just not enough to be not good. I wouldn't say that he wouldn't be a great addition to a team, just not my team, especially for protection. You can send him after me. I'll be fine. Next one to the interview, Mrs. Beatrix Kiddo, but she goes by the Bride, and sometimes Kiddo. And also tall white girl. She's known to some as the Black Mamba. Sorry, I digressed. Let's move on. She's a trained assassin. Got jumped by her old baby daddy and his crew, and he shot her the head. They left her for dead, but she's a survivor like Beyonce. Bounced back to Kill Bill, pun intended.
Plan A taught you the 5-point palm exploding heart technique.
You tripping!
Billy is her baby daddy. She shows extreme resilience to being outnumbered, has unmatched determination. Her skills with a sword is up there with the likes of Leonardo from the Ninja Turtles with her sword play. She got trained by an old warrior Pai Mei, straight OG, who taught her some shit.
Plan A taught you the 5-point palm exploding heart technique.
But other than that, a sharp-ass switchblade, I didn't see her shoot too much. Shit, I don't think she shot at all in 2 movies. Just running up on folks with the blade out, looking for all the smoke. But the blade will not cut it, even though she went up against some heavy hitters, but not like the powerhouses on this list. Wrap her up and add her to the bag with Bryan Mills. Send her after me. I think I will be fine. Who's next on the interview for the job of your life? Mr. Protect the President, Mike Banning. Come into my office. Looking at his resume, he comes with the total package. Pause, that sounded nutty. MBZ gunplay is top-notch. He didn't have a sword, but he poked a couple of people with a knife. He also almost took out damn near a half an army with a Glock 17, no switch, and 6 magazines, no attachments. Man's loadout was incomplete. MB hand-to-hand combat not an issue. He holds his own against the best of the world. Hands are definitely certified. Literally the top Secret Service people he handles with ease. He showed us that when he ran through London to save his president, immense knowledge of tactics and weapons, can call an audible better than Tom Brady on the line. As far as protecting, this guy made it through 3 movies protecting the same dude. Well, technically 2 different presidents, but it's the same. So yes, he's definitely a good choice to add to the team. That will protect this content creator. But and it's a big but. Can he protect you from guys like John Wick, Jason Bourne, or Jack Reacher? Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah!
Add him to the protection detail. He's gonna keep the storyteller safe and sound. I'll put him up against Bryan and the Bride right now, and I'll feel more safer than a white guy at a boating event. As of now, teams so far are Mike Banning as protection detail, the bride and Bryan Mills deletion detail. With 4 trained professionals we still have to interview, we only need 1 more to protect us. And there are some powerhouses left to interview. Let's see who we got. Can we have Adam Clay stand up for the congregation, also known as the Beekeeper? The Beekeeper is part of a government agency who the government doesn't know it's a part of, but it's a part of. It's the same government but different. Meaning out of all the alphabet agents, the Beekeeper is the best out there. He's a Navy SEAL, Ranger, MI6, Scout Sniper, Boy Scout, Waffle House employee, all rolled up into one. He trains the trainers. He makes sure the rooster is up in the morning. And especially this particular Beekeeper, he's so good. And after all his tours and time on the grill at the Waffle House, he actually retired from the Beekeeper life. He alone in this movie went after the president and got to the goddamn president. To be so skilled at your craft, you was able to kill the most unkillable protected person in the world and survive is a spectacular feat all in itself. He's definitely someone you don't want coming after you. Unless you had 2 badass bodyguards protecting you. Because that president didn't have Mike Banning. But the Beekeeper, with his training being elite, hand-to-hand a 10, gunplay 10, overall looks and aura 20. With all that, I still rather him try to come after me with the right protectors on my side. Add him to the list with Bryan and the bride.
You serious?
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Now these 3, Jack Reacher, Jason Bourne, and John Wick. Last of the applicants, all promising, but we can only pick one. Next up to strut their stuff, Jack Reacher Prime Series, aka Big Reach, is an ex-Army major in the U.S. Army Military Police, with years of combat training experience, battle-tested and war-ready at the drop of a dime. He took his special set-off skills cross-country, finding odd jobs and looking for suspicious and dangerous situations, and always leaves walking on his own 2 feet. Fighting skills, he handled many men at once. Pause, hold up, that sounded crazy. Let's keep it going. The man that came after him, wow, hold the line, pause, more crazy talk. Who? Okay, let's regroup. The amount of diligence and determination Reacher has is unmatched. Can get in and out of any situation, very protective. Like the jail cell scene, when the bad guys was about to make an unwilling participate in an involuntary action that usually involves people of the opposite sex. Reacher held it down. He's overall a badass, man's man, who bleeds red, white, and blue for the most part. Reacher has tracking skills, expert marksman, built like a brick shithouse, has the power to body damn near any man or woman. But will he get past my 2 soul watchers? Will he have enough firepower to fight his way to unalive me? Not with my 2 bodyguards. Line him up with the others. He can be on that squad. As much of a fan I am of Reacher, he's just not enough. Put him in the bag, plastic, with the bride, the Beekeeper, and Bryan Mills to come to kill me. I will have no problem with that. Okay, so far we just have Mike Banning on protection detail, and the Ginyu Force is 1 member away. Now the final 2 applications we have to look at are John Wick and Jason Bourne. One will make the squad to fulfill my team, and the latter will be on the squad to erase me from living. So let's go right into it. Mr. John Wick, you got the job. Congratulations. We picked you over Jason Bourne, the guy who moves you copied. But we gonna look past that, like all the hot chicks look past the ugly dudes. Welcome to the team. Now John Wick, aka the Baba Yaga, is the epitome of crash outs. No weapon formed against he shall prosper. No weapon formed he can't use. All the way down to a pencil.
I once saw him kill 3 men in a bar. With a pencil. The fuck pencil.
A fucking pencil. He went at the high table in a span of 4 movies plus a spin-off movie and came out on top. He had a bounty on his head which every hitman, hitwoman, assassin, every waterboy came to collect. All for killing his dog. Now John, that's my dog. And with all those people that he ran through, he's still standing. If you can have Wick on your side, you need to pick him up. The storyteller can never put Wick on another team. That's like trading away Kobe.
The Charlotte Hornets select Kobe Bryant from Lower Merion High School.
The Charlotte Hornets have traded Kobe Bryant to the Lakers.
Charlotte Hornets. Damn shame. But even with the highly trained sleeper agent Jason Bourne, part of the U.S. Delta Force, got drafted to the FBI for a special program, Treadstone, which was a Black Ops project to train and deploy elite assassins. With all that experience, accolades, training, and kill streak, to add some mayonnaise to this potato salad, even with all his attributes and attention to detail, I just can't see him holding it down like Wick or Banning. Don't get this list twisted. Bourne is a walking deadly weapon. He's the original kill a gut with a book or writing utensil. But he let his girl get killed, so his protection score is 4 out of 10. Hand-to-hand combat is crazy. He'd definitely be putting his paws on the ops. But everyone mentioned in this list is a bona fide crash out.
To this day!
Respectfully, everyone has their own special talents. Respectfully. But with John Wick and Mike Banning is like having Jordan and Pippen, Shaq and Kobe, meat and potatoes, Will Smith's hand and Chris Rock's face, Kool-Aid and sugar, fried chicken and waffles, Goku and Vegeta, and the list goes on. This diabolical duo will protect the ever-living shit out of you. It won't be a hair hurt on your head with these two gentlemen on your side. So overall, we have Wick and Banning holding it down against the Bride, Bryan Mills, the Beekeeper, Jack Reacher, and Jason Bourne. I can't feel any safer. Wick is the ultimate killing machine, period. And Banning, who yeeted the president's wife out of the limo to save the president, that alone shows he will let Wick die to save me. But we already know the Baba Yaga is unkillable. Sorta like Michael Myers with training and gun skills. Drop in the comments who you want on your squad. Let me know who you might add to list. Till you click again, the storyteller is out.